Hello.
Hello everyone, we're back with my dad today to do another Italian family recipe. But before we get started, I actually brought some wine out to celebrate a little bit. My dad is officially an American citizen.
Hey.
Salute to that.
It took me long, you know.
So Dad, how long have you been in America for?
Over 53 years.
It took him 53 years to get...
Well, no, what happened, I applied many years ago, I would say maybe about 22, 23 years ago. And I filled out the application, and I filled it out with a blue pen, and they sent it back to me after about a month. It needed to be filled out with a black pen. And from then I said, forget it. Yeah. And then, sometimes you just don't think about it. Then, you think about voting and things like that. And I decided to do it again. And this time everything went through. Even though it took over a year because of COVID.
Oh, right. Right, and we didn't get to celebrate with my dad because of COVID. You had to go by yourself. Right. So we're toasting today to be an American citizen, and but we're still bringing Italian traditions here. Yes. And so we're going to talk about one of our very favorite recipes that I've been eating probably since I was like a toddler. So I'm excited to talk about that and what we're making today. So cheers, Dad. All right, Dad, so what are we making today?
What we're making is a spaghetti omelet. Well, we do, sometimes you have spaghetti left over, or you make too much sauce, so you could make extra spaghetti, and then you make an omelet out of it and have it for lunch or for dinner the next night with a nice salad. Especially in the summertime, it's really nice to do. Mm-hmm. And this morning I made the spaghetti because I didn't have any leftovers, so I made a little tomato sauce with some Marzano tomatoes, a little basil, clove of garlic, just brown it a little bit.
So it's very light. This actually you can't really see it. It's very light. The sauce. It's not a heavy. Yeah. Not a heavy sauce for spaghetti.
No, it's just a light sauce.
Yeah.
Like a marinara sauce,
So tell me, Dad. So I didn't know this until you got here today, but I grew up. We call it spaghetti omelet. But what is the actual Italian word, or what do you call it?
Frittata di maccheroni.
Frittata di macaroni.
Macaroni means all kinds of pasta. You could have short pasta, long pasta.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And sometimes you do make it with the penne, but
usually most of the time it's done with spaghetti.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get started. We'll talk about the ingredients you need. Super easy. Probably the most difficult part is actually flipping your omelet. But this is a great leftover meal. And my kids really love this for lunch too. So it's a really good lunch. I know they have that when they go to your house sometimes. So
yeah. Okay. All right. So we have the spaghetti. The only thing we need is eggs and some salt and some pepper, and we'll beat it together, and then we'll mix it all together.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. I don't know how many eggs we'll see. We'll go probably 5. I would say at least 5.
Okay. So it depends on how much spaghetti you have.
You don't need too much eggs, but you need eggs to cover the whole thing.
Okay. So, and what is this? About a box? A box?
That's probably. I'm gonna say half a box.
Half a box?
Half a pound. Yeah. We'll start with 5 to see how it goes. These are pretty good size eggs.
So same thing. This is something Nonna used to make, right?
Yes.
And
I used to eat this as a kid when I was in Italy, or even here.
So is this something that so I went to Italy once, when I was a kid still, and one of the things, the way the Italians eat is they have a cena, right?
Right.
And so you have dinner at
1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
But then you have a light meal at night.
Nighttime, yes.
So is this something that would be like a light meal that you would have at night?
It's up, it's up to the individual. It could be a lunch. It could be depends on how big of a portion you make. Mm-hmm. So you can make spaghetti. You can make a salad. You can make something else that looks a light meal. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
What's right? So.
Yeah. Is that enough, Bob? You got 5?
I think I do 6 of them.
Okay. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 eggs in here, and then we're gonna combine the spaghetti.
Just put a little bit of pepper.
A little salt, little pepper.
You know what? I'm going to use another egg because that's a lot of pasta.
Yeah, you have a lot of pasta there.
I made extra for you guys. So.
Okay.
Put a little more salt in.
This will definitely fill the lunch meal on Wednesday.
It's all mixed in all together. It's fine.
And then you said you could also add some Parmesan cheese here, right?
Yes. You could do it in the eggs. I did it. I put extra. I put some Parmesan cheese in the spaghetti. So.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Perfect. That's it for that, right?
Use a little bit of olive oil, not a lot, just so it won't stick. You don't want to put too much. That's good enough. That's it.
So when you do an omelet, usually I use butter. Why not butter? Why olive oil?
Because we have the sauce has got olive oil. You don't
Oh, okay.
You don't need
Okay.
extra. So that's it. Just need a little bit so it won't stick. Let it get hot, and then we'll put this in, and then we'll lower it and let it cook slowly.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, this should be hot enough. Now we're gonna pour. Oh, that wasn't hot enough, I don't think. We'll see.
So it's interesting because it almost looks like there's no egg in there right now.
Right, that's how you don't want extra eggs.
Okay.
You want it just right, like that. Make it hot. That's it. Once it gets hot, we lower it and let it cook maybe for 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to tell when it's ready to flip over.
And that's what did you say, a 10-inch pan?
That's 10-inch pan, non-stick, so it won't stick to the bottom. That's it.
And that's about 7 eggs.
Hmm?
And 7 eggs.
Well, for that much pasta, yes.
Yeah.
See, it's almost. See?
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit. Put a little. So that's when you think it's completely done, then we'll flip it.
Okay. The hardest part.
That's all right.
Everything else is easy. All right, we are good.
Now we're
ready to flip. The pressure is on, Dad. All right, so show us the trick here.
What you do, you get a nice dish that goes over it's a little bigger than the pan.
Okay.
And you put her over.
All right, and without burning yourself.
Without burning your fingers, like that.
Okay.
And then this is the flip.
Oh, here goes. I don't know. Should we just turn the camera off for a second?
Yeah, you can do that. No.
There you go. Woo! Skills. I would have not been able to do that.
And then
Do you have to put nothing back on the bottom of the pan? No?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it. You got plenty of oil, plenty of everything. Just fix it a little bit with a fork. Make sure all the spaghetti's underneath. And you raise this a little bit.
There we go. That is a spaghetti omelet. Yum.
This is all done.
Okay.
It's cooked. We shut it off. Then rest for a minute. Then we can put it in a minute or two, and then we can put it in a dish. It'll maybe give you a spatula to help it get out.
Okay, perfect.
Other than that, we're done. This is it. All done.
All right, Dad. So that was it.
That's it?
That took us what, maybe 20 minutes?
Yeah, that's
Not so bad. So perfect little leftover spaghetti omelet. I showed how it looks in the middle, so you could see the layers of spaghetti in there.
You can even eat this cold if you want to. It's
Yeah, you can take it right out of the fridge. I think how many times I've picked at like just a spaghetti omelet in the fridge over the years.
Got a slice and eat like a pizza.
Yeah, so just like that. See that? And we'll give it a little taste test here. And it's cool because when you break it open, it's like spaghetti. Yeah, it's a little hot. Probably better a little cold. Mmm.
Hot?
It's good.
Okay. If you make it colder, it's better.
Yeah. I haven't had one in a really long time, so it's like a taste of my childhood right there.
Very good.
All right, Dad. Thanks so much for sharing this with us.
No problem.
All right, guys.
Enjoy.
See you next time.